Hey guys, what's up? It's TheThirdKnight here. So I thought I would throw together a bit of a highlights video after Tuesday night or Wednesday morning's live stream. That was it was absolutely awesome. Really enjoyed it. Had an absolutely great time. I think in terms of total number of people that came, there was probably on average at least 15 people watching, and I think the live stream sort of peaked at around 20 or 21 viewers. Just to quickly put it out there, I'm not at all bothered by like how many people are watching my live stream. I mean, there's not really much point if it's, you know, maybe just me and like one other person. But you know, if there's like a bunch of people just watching it, just chilling out, that's absolutely fine. Like, I'm happy to live stream, and it's just great fun because literally it is just me doing what I'd usually do on RuneScape, listening to a bit of music, except I also get to interact with you guys through the live stream. You guys can also see what I'm doing. I sometimes get tips from you guys. I can give you guys tips as well. I can answer questions. It's absolutely awesome. It's absolutely just a great time. It's really nice to just be able to chill out and do some live streaming. So yeah, it was really enjoyable. And yeah, I'll basically just go through some of the highlights of the live stream. I managed to start off by getting 70 ranged with chin chompers in Nightmare Zone. I was doing that with regular chin chompers. Did cost me a bit of money, but I really wanted to get 60 to 70 ranged pretty much in like, I probably did that in a total of between 5 or 6 hours. And that was sort of just on and off playing. And I unfortunately did not have that at the start of the live stream. Definitely regret that. I was a bit unorganized. Anyway, I'll talk about that a little bit later towards the end of the stream. But basically, ended up getting 70 range. Really awesome. Really proud of having done that, because now I can obviously use Black D-Hide, which is absolutely awesome. I can also use Carols, of course. I've got access to all the good, you know, magic defense armor, which I can use for welfare, Pking, hybriding, and I can also use for God Wars Dungeon and stuff. And I mean, you're going to want sort of a minimum of around 70 range for most of those activities, depending on, you know, what type of build you are for Pking, of course. But for God Wars Dungeon, I think around the minimum of 70 range is probably required for at least Bandos. I don't know, it just depends on your setup. Anyway, I'm not going to really get into that much, but it's really nice to have that done. I also, of course, got 99 magic. Really happy with that, of course. Obviously that was the name of the live stream pretty much, 99 magic live stream event. So yeah, that was really great to get. There was a bunch of people that came and watched me get it on the goblins in the goblin hut, just across the River Lumbee or whatever it's called in Lumbridge. And that was awesome. That was really cool to just see you guys there and just, yeah, hang out. There was a few guys there who was fairly high level, one of which had Bandos Tassets and a Saradomin Godsword. That was absolutely awesome to see. And then there was also a few other guys who just came across from RS3 to see me get on old school, which is absolutely huge thanks to you guys for doing that as well. Just thanks to everybody who came out and saw me, like, watch me get it and stuff. It was absolutely awesome. It's just cool to share that. And it's, you know, it's just brilliant to be able to share my 99 magic for once. Unlike in the main game when I got it in my player-owned house, and I'm sure you guys have already heard heard that story to death, but I mean, that was, yeah, bad times indeed. Anyway, so I'm so glad that I've got that out of the way. It's awesome. And then after that, what I wanted to do was either try some PKing or go Bandos God Wars Dungeon. Now, I'm just gonna explain a bit now. I didn't really give much warning at all with the live stream, to be completely honest. I mean, I had a video up about it with the details, probably like about 24 hours, or probably less than 24 hours from when the live stream started, or maybe slightly. Yeah, the video hadn't been up there for long. People hadn't really had a chance to sort of see it, and it's definitely good if you want to plan any live streams or have any events or anything. It's definitely good to have as much warning as possible. Really don't know why I didn't give more warning, to be honest. I should have been a lot more organized with that. So I'm really sorry about that to anybody who missed out, or just in general. It's nicer to have lots of warning and be able to plan things out a little bit. So in future, I'll try to give like at least, I don't know, like at least a week's warning. The only problem with that is sometimes I'm not really sure, like sometimes things can pop up and everything, and I might not be able to, but I'll try giving at least like a week's warning next time before future live streams or future events at least. And yeah, so that should be really good. But anyway, so God Wars Dungeon didn't end up happening at all throughout the night because there just wasn't enough people, which is completely understandable. Obviously you do have to sort of be a fairly high level in old school RuneScape, or at least like sort of moderate level. Like, you're going to want to be at least like, I don't know, on average, between like 90 combat to like 100 at bare minimum, pretty much, to be doing Bandos God Wars. And then you'll probably need about 3 or 4 people with those stats at least, I think. And obviously it's also good to have a tank and everything. And so it was a bit unorganized with that regard, so we didn't end up going to God Wars Dungeon, but that's okay. I'll talk a bit more about that later. So I ended up trying some PKing instead. Now, it's very important I had not done any proper hybriding or proper PKing in over a year since Tuesday midnight when I was doing the live streaming, and you can definitely see that if you want to go back into the footage. I'm not going to have any of it in the highlights reel because I'm just way too embarrassed to show it, but it is there on Twitch. You can see the full live stream. You better find the spot where I was doing some fail hybriding. Absolutely fail hybriding. Worst like hybriding I've ever probably done, even when I was first learning how to do it properly. Just completely out of whack and so rusty. And even for just like rune fighting, I did some vengeance PKing and stuff. So out of it. It was absolutely atrocious. I think I was sort of felt that I was under pressure because people watching me, I didn't want to stuff up, and so as a result I stuffed up more. But all in all, I've got a lot to improve on there, and I'll be absolutely fine. I'll get all that stuff sorted. I just need to practice it. I haven't really had any time to practice. Obviously it's been over a year, and I also need to have like the right gear and be able to get runes and all that sort of thing. So anyway, I've got a lot to improve on there, but that's alright. It was still a bit of fun, and I'm sure it was for at least there was a bunch of people laughing, at least on stream. So that's the main thing, right? You guys were fairly entertained from that. But yeah, I've definitely got some hybriding to improve on in the future. Anyway, I will do that as time goes on. I will definitely get better with my hybriding skills, and I'll get around to fixing that. But yeah, so the event went really well. I actually ended up dying. I died once. I didn't die hybriding. I was just checking out sort of the PvP worlds and just wilderness worlds and everything, and seeing sort of how highly populated they were, and you know what sort of levels were about and everything. And I'm not sure like whether it's always like it was when I was live streaming, but you know there was sort of a fairly even spread between. I mean, there was a larger amount of pures, like probably like one def, like pures running around with Gmauls and stuff. And there was also like some Zerkers and everything. There was sort of like a wide variety of different level, combat level people around. So there's definitely fights to be had. It would be awesome to see more people, obviously, and to see the PKing become more and more popular, because obviously not everybody can just know Life RS and sort of get all the PKing stats that they really desire, but I'm sure we'll see a lot more of that in the future, and I can definitely find a fight easily enough, so that's really great. I'm really happy with that. But yeah, I ended up dying. I changed from hybriding to, I changed from Ancients to Lunar Spellbooks to do some Vengeance PKing, and I was actually hitting, like, alright, and I was just using my Dragon Skimmy. Like, I really wasn't very prepared. I didn't really have any rune sets or anything. I just had, like, one and, like, some potions and stuff, like, a few super sets and stuff. I wasn't super prepared. Definitely a whip would have been much better than a Dragon Skimmy, but I was still hitting pretty well and pretty consistently, so that was really cool. But I ended up getting killed. I can't remember exactly how I died. I think I might have been specced out just in a rune fight. Anyway, so lost a bit of stuff. The only problem with PKing, actually, now that I think of it, is like rune fights and stuff, is everybody uses their fire cape, like Fighter Torso and like Rune Defender and stuff, and so like a lot of people even just use like climbing boots and strength amulets and stuff. So if you're going and doing lots of those fights, you're not going to be losing much, and you're not also going to be gaining much either in terms of actual like money from PKing. But I'm sure you'll definitely be able to find like other people, and you can always do high risk PKing. That's probably going to be the go. That's probably going to be the thing that's better money, until there's more people, you know, risking like rune plate bodies and stuff. But anyway, that was great fun. That was absolutely awesome. Now I just wanted to, I also wanted to mention that throughout, like, towards the end of the live stream, I think my laptop was sort of overheating a bit, but basically I was getting some big drops in frame rate, and I think that was from my live streaming software and just a combination of that and, yeah, my laptop overheating a little bit. And basically I was just, yeah, getting really big drops in frame rate, so it was pretty hard to, like, PK and stuff. I'm not even, like, trying to come up with an excuse or anything. Like, this is a legitimate reason my laptop was dropping some serious frames while PKing, and that was very, very annoying. I've never had that before. I'm not really sure, sorry, why that was happening, but I've been checking out my laptop and stuff and just seeing what processes have been running and everything, and hopefully that doesn't happen again on stream. But obviously I am definitely really wanting to build my own new desktop computer, so once I have that sorted, that won't be a problem anymore. I also have been wanting to order I'm probably going to order a Blue Yeti as well as like a pop filter or something, so that I've got better microphone quality, because I've had the same microphone for ages and it's not even a professional one. It's like this microphone's like $2 or something. I got it from my school ages ago, and yeah, it's kind of a piece of crap. I'm really surprised that, I mean, I've had this the whole time in all my commentary videos on YouTube. It's been using this mic, so I'll be really happy to get a new one, and a much better quality one at that. And yeah, so it's gonna be awesome once I built my computer and also got that new mic. I was also like, I just wanted to talk about like a few things I learned from the live stream as well. Is one, obviously have better warning. Two, have better hardware and stuff and be more prepared with that sort of thing. And then on top of that, of course, I was a little bit disorganized. My bank wasn't sort of up to par. I didn't really have much money, didn't have much items, sort of had to spend a bit of time trading with people on Zybez and stuff. And I don't really want to do that too much on like a live stream where it's going to be like a planned event. Like that one was kind of supposed to be, even though I didn't really give any warning. Overall, it was sort of just a bit disorganized, and so I really do apologize to everyone for that. And I'm definitely going to work on that and improve that for the future events and stuff. I'll definitely be well and truly prepared prior to live streaming, because I don't want to be wasting any of your time. Just want to be having the most fun that we can possibly have on live stream, so that they're really a highlight. And yeah, so anyway, that's pretty much it. Besides that, I mean, the stream was absolutely great fun. Obviously, always got some things to work on and improve, but I know about that stuff now, and I will be seeking for ways of, you know, improving that as much as I can. But yeah, so besides that, live stream was absolutely awesome. Thanks so much to everybody who came and watched, even for a little bit. It was a lot of fun, and yeah, it was just so much fun just to interact with you guys and just chill. And I'm really looking forward to the next live stream. Definitely gonna have another live stream where we can actually go Godward's Dungeon, have a planned event. When I've got maybe some high stats and everything. At the moment, I'm working on really sorting through my bank. I've been tidying that up heaps, and I've been actually crafting some nature runes at the Abyss, so I'm saving up a bit of money. I'm just going to do that for probably the rest of tonight, and maybe a bit of tomorrow, and just try and stock up on lots of teleports, lots of potions, all that sort of thing. And then I'm probably going to do some Slayer. And once I've got a bit of gear and stuff, I might do some Godward's Dungeon. Well, I really want to do Godward's Dungeon, but I just gotta wait till I get, like, I don't know, at least a whip and some other better Barrow's gear. So yeah. So anyway, so thanks very much for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed some of the highlights. Sorry if I blabbed on a bit this video, but I really wanted to just chat with you guys about live streaming, and it was absolutely great fun. Massive thanks again to everybody who came out, and I'll see you guys next video.